afternoon, Margaret. Thank you for joining our watering tutorial. I'm going to walk you through the steps of watering the plants here at my house. Follow me. First, you'll enter through this gate. This gate can be a little bit tricky. Press, lift, pull. Come on. Close the gate behind you for good measure. Lift and lower. You have to lift the gate a little. I'll show you the first series of watering. Welcome to the back patio. Here in the back patio, there are just a few pots to water. If the sun is shining on the pots, try not to get the water on the leaves of the flowers. Let me show you. You'll come back here to turn the water on. Pick up the hose. Check to see that you are on the correct setting. I like shower. You might find there's something you prefer. This one doesn't take much water at all. Just give it a little sploosh. This one has a little sun on it, so I'm gonna try not to get the leaves wet. I'm not doing a very good job of that. Don't worry, if I don't do a good job, you don't have to do a good job either. The sun's not hot back here right now, so still morning. If it's midday, that's a little bit different. All right, so just want to really wet the soil. Give it a good little watering. Then come over here and water this plant. I see that it's already a little bit damp from when I watered yesterday. I'm gonna give it a good douse anyway because I'm not sure what day you'll arrive. Give it a little water. I'll move over to this little guy. And then 2 pots over here. These ones are a little more dry. They seem to get drier faster than the others. So I'm gonna spend a little more time here making sure they're good and wet. These are finished, so I'm gonna bring the hose right back over here. And then I'm going to make sure that this is turned all the way over to the right. And it's all the way off. Next, we'll go around to the other side. Follow me. Please watch for stray piles of doggy poo. Same thing here. We're going to turn the spigot to the left. Now don't be alarmed. This spigot spits a lot of water when you turn it. You didn't break it. It just does that. Ignore it. This hose is one of those that fills itself up with water. I'm going to start here with the hydrangea. The sun is shining on the leaves, so I'm really going to try not to get these leaves wet. Sometimes, just to be sure that this is going to get enough water, I'll fill a little bit of water into the bottom. Just in case it's a little extra thirsty. Then come around to this hydrangea and petunia over here. Just going to spray right down in there. These are succulents. They don't need quite as much. I just give them a little spritz for good measure. This pot's in the shade right now, so I'm just gonna go at it. Try not to take a look around in our trash backyard. Someday it'll be beautiful. These two little pots, same thing. If you do notice that any of the buds are dead, go ahead and just pluck them off as you water. If you're not sure if it's a new bud or an old bud, just skip it. I just toss them over here. Please do not forget this little guy right here on the table. He dries out pretty fast, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just give him a little shot underneath the leaves. Just a little, maybe a little drizzle, till it fills up. Let it go down, fill it up, let it go down. Sometimes, just because I feel like it, I do this and wash the table right off. You don't have to do that part, unless you really want to. Okay, now we're going to ensure that the spigot is turned off. This one is pretty easy to tell. We're still going to turn it completely to the right. The water will still come out for a little bit, and I sometimes like to empty my hose. So I'll just keep spraying until my hose shrivels all the way back up. If you can, hit that little potted plant down there. Oh, all done. And I'll just replace my hose right over here. And now we're finished. Follow me. This concludes our watering tutorial for today. Thank you for doing this for us. Bye. Now remember, if the sun is hot on the plants, don't water the leaves. And to turn the water on, turn to the left. To ensure the spigot is off, turn completely to the right. Thank you.